Hello world and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be talking about Nicole and Hassan. In today's episode, he wants to leave to a cafe and Nicole is apparently very pissed. So, if you remember, there's that one scene where they had a fight in public and it was very physical. Well, this is the build up to that fight. It started with him taking her on a hike. It started with him telling her that she does not eat chicken, and then him telling her that I am not gonna sleep with you. And in today's episode, he's telling her, I'm not gonna watch a movie with you, I'm going to a cafe with a friend. And Nicole just keeps piling up the anger. And in the next episode, she's gonna fight him. So, let's get into it. Oh, by the way, you all watch me make the beef meatballs in my videos. Well, watch my mom, the professional, make the meatballs. She makes them better than I do. Let's watch the video.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good?
Did you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Me and Hassan have a lot of problems right now. I think he wants me to be healthier and, putting a daily workout routine or whatever. And I feel like maybe we do need to slow down and find out who we are as a couple, because I really want to give our relationship a chance and see it go through. So I really hope that's what he wants to.
Okay, he wants me to get healthy. Things are getting out of hand. Let me reconcile. Let me rethink the entire relationship. Because God forbid I eat a little healthy and I do some exercising. This is basically the way Nicole thinks. She's rather have the easy route of just talking and taking a step back than just move forward and do some exercising and eat healthier. He didn't ask her to eat healthy. He asked her to eat healthier. He didn't ask her to become a deadlifter or do extreme exercising. He just asked her to do some exercising, but even that was asking too much. God forbid you want to ask someone to do a little bit of an effort to be healthier.
I think I wanna go I wanna go out.
I was hoping you'd stay home tonight.
Yeah, I want to, but today,
Why does this remind me when I was, 4 years old, 5 years old, asking my mom to go have a football night with my friends, and she would say, no, you have to do your homework. And then you would stay home and feel bad. Why does this feel like he's asking her permission to just go out and have He's gonna have a coffee with a friend? Why is that an issue? I don't understand. Well, let me tell you. Because his aunt is not at home, she wants him to cuddle with her and watch a movie, and he wants to just leave and watch football with a friend or have a cafe with a friend or whatever. So apparently that's an issue to her.
my friend's waiting for me in the cafe.
I think, you go out a lot, but, she's sleeping. I was hoping maybe you could stay and we watch movies.
I think maybe later.
Yeah, he goes out in the morning to work out while you're sleeping. You sleep until 3 in the afternoon. Literally your whole day is wasted. What do you mean? I mean, people told me she was jet lagged or whatever. Well, how long do jet lags last? Because it was 3 weeks into the visit and she would still sleep until 3 in the afternoon. Why don't you wake up and do activity with your man? Why don't you wake up and have a walk with him? Maybe go to a cafe in the morning with him, go watch a movie, anything with him. But she decides to sleep. So who to blame? Do we blame him or do we blame her? Second thing, even though he's your fiance or husband or whatever, he still needs a social life. He still needs to go see friends and have a healthy circle. It's not all about you, Nicole.
Okay, I guess.
I wish that we could just have a nice dinner and then, relax and be together. It does worry me that he's going out because it's one thing that I literally asked him before I left to not do, and he promised me he wouldn't. I'm only there for 2 months. Why is it so hard to not go out?
Imagine being hostage in your own house. You are not allowed to leave because you're my boyfriend and you have to stay home. The entire time that I'm here, you have to stay home. I sleep until 3 in the afternoon, but you have to stay home with me regardless of what I do. I don't do any effort, but you still have to stay home. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Why can't you just have... I don't know. I don't understand her logic.
So I have to go. Okay?
Okay.
So I gotta go. See ya.
Wait, did she really put did she really pull a Nokia logo on him? The way she grabbed his hand, that's literally the Nokia logo. When you turn on an old Nokia, that's what it would do. It's just crazy. She's so thirsty.
Bye.
Bye.
I do feel lonely. Like, I love May and I love playing with her, but she can't really talk and have a conversation.
Can you talk? I mean, at least your daughter has the excuse of being a baby and cannot speak yet. And even when you do talk, you don't say anything smart. I mean, why are you in Morocco? For what? 2 months without the ability to go out and just do something for yourself without being so dependent on him to take you out and stuff like that. And if you sleep all day, he works out all day. When you're at home, his own doesn't let you sleep in the same place or even be in the same place. Then what's the purpose of this whole travel? Like, what's the purpose of this trip? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It just does not.
And mind you, his family still doesn't speak English, so I still have no one to talk to. It's like I am here for him and he's going out seeing friends.
Oh, no. You're there for your own personal purposes. If it was up to him, he would just ask you to send him the money and never see your face. That's what he would choose. But you wanted to get what you paid for, basically. Plus, wait, you spent more than half a year collectively. Like, if we just count how many months she's been to Morocco. Did you learn some Arabic to talk to his family? Just on a basic level? I don't think you have. I don't think you understand a word in Arabic.
I know that she doesn't like it. Just sometimes, like, it's really hard, especially when she's here all night or something like this, or May's crying, and I don't know what to do, so I just go out.
Wait, did he just really say that Nicole yells all night? No. Why am I not surprised? I can just imagine her yelling for affection the whole night. And the daughter does not sleep all night. I mean, it's not an excuse for you to just go out and stuff, but I understand why you'd want to leave. But it doesn't make it justifiable, but I understand where he's coming from.
Annie, مش مزيان. I just go there because it's really, to me, it's really hard now because of May.
That's a shame. As an adult, it's not right for you to blame a child that is 2 years old or 3 years old for your behavior. I think May is not disciplined, just like Darcella or whatever. So it's just one of those cases where Nicole needs to take responsibility for her child's behavior. If her child doesn't sleep on time, well, it's up to the parenting. If her child doesn't behave and whatever, well, it's the parenting that has to be reconsidered and reconciled. I don't know what the word is, but the parenting needs an overhaul. I'm just saying, like, for that age, the parenting needs an overhaul. Nicole is dysfunctional. Her children don't have to be dysfunctional too. I'm saying children because, I mean, she treats him like a child.
ريال مدريد تفرجتي الماتش؟ لا ما تفرجش هذا الماتش اللي داز كاع لا ما تفرجش لا شكرا.
Man, I noticed this the other video when they went to a restaurant, but I didn't comment on it. But Hassan really does not have any manners. You could see that his friend, when the waiter gave them coffee, he said shukran, which is thank you. But Hassan never says thank you to anyone. He's just, I don't know, he doesn't have any manners. And he's asking if you're wondering what they said in Arabic, he asked about football or soccer. And the friend said, well, I didn't watch the game, basically.
بيتاتك بيا شي ليله وما تفرجتيش ولا لا انت ما مولفش هذه القضيه؟ ما مولفش هذه القضيه. عندي بنات اختي فهمتي كنلعب معاهم ولكن بالليل ما كنبقاش معاهم. انا خراج كنمشي.
Oh no, he asked him if he spends the night with May, basically, and that's why he missed the game. And Hassan said, I have my nieces and everything, I play with them the whole time, but when it's nighttime, I go out and I leave. Well, thankfully you go out and you leave, because you don't want to be the weird uncle. I don't know, I don't know the connection between him being a stepdad to May and having nieces. It's just weird.
I wish Hassan would stay home, so we could talk more. So we've been having like some fights and I just wish he would like just talk to me about things so we can like figure this out and just work it out and instead of just going off somewhere by himself.
I like how he's just having coffee and there is Nicole back at home. She literally is having a victim camera. Oh, what happened here? Well, a hurricane striken. I don't, my English broke. I'm not gonna edit this out. A hurricane. Okay, this is a bad joke.
فهمتي المهم انا راه هي فهمتي الامور عندي صعيبه شويه. انا عرفتي لاصال كنمشي ليه ديما ولكن مع البنيه الصغيره
وي
ماشي البنيه الصغيره
ساهله
كتغوت بالليل والصباح ما يمكنش تفيق بكري ما يمكنش ديها معاك لاصال.
Zain translates for the squad. Well, since I go to the gym every day and with May, she wakes up at night and cries all night. I cannot wake up to go to the gym every day and it's very difficult. There you go. I translated the whole thing for you.
بالليل
ضروري مره كنبدل ليها انا دوك الكوش ديالها مره هي
انت كتريني دابا باش تمشي لامريكا تكون متريني تبدل لي كوش نتريني دير كلشي
في امريكا الوقت داكشي ضروري فهمتي. هكا واقيلا انا هكا كتقول لي باللي ضروري تما فهمتي.
هذه مساله هذه في العالم كله هذه خاص المراه تعاون الراجل. سي لوكازيون تعلم مزيان.
Nice. He's talking about the way he changes diapers and his friend making fun of him saying, oh, you already work out with the diapers and everything. And he said, well, she tells me that in America, a man should help his woman with things like this. And he said, his friend said, we're not just in America, in the entire world. It's something that couples should help each other. And Hassan agreed. And I agree also. It's a lot of the new generation of Moroccans. They are really open to just going to the kitchen, cooking. They do their own things. A lot of young guys, I see them, they help their mothers with the chores, with everything. So it's nice to see the new generation of Moroccans at least doing more effort towards helping their mothers first. And I think when they are going to get married one day, they are going to be able to help their fiancés and stuff. I have a lot of cousins, man cousins, and they help with the dishes, with stuff like that, because our mothers they really get tired of doing all this stuff. They're not young anymore. So a lot of Moroccans do help in the house, and when they are gonna get married, I think they would help in the house, regardless of like the thing with, oh, I'm a Moroccan man, I'm an alpha, I'm not gonna do shit. That's old news. I don't think many of the new generation thinks that way. I really don't think so.
فهمتي اول حاجه هي شنو نقول لك ديك نلقى مشكل مع الثقافه ديالي تما فهمتي ما كايناش. انا عرفت باللي عائلتك كتجيهم صعيبه باللي كيصحاب واش غادي نشدها زعما باش توصلني لتما ولكن انا عارف باللي غادي لتما حيت هي بغاتني نمشي لتما انايا فهمتي. ما راه اصلا هنا فين بغينا نجلس ولكن ما بغاتش.
Oh, things are gonna make sense soon. I'll translate what he said so I'm not confusing y'all. Okay, he said, and I'll translate, I'm not gonna go to America because I'm afraid that they would not understand my culture. Her family think that I wanna get married to her, to use her for a visa or whatever, but that's not the case. I really would love for us to stay here, but she did not want us to live here. That's what he said. Basically, he does not want to leave Morocco. He wants to live here, but Nicole is the one insisting on them going to America. So that makes sense why he's not interested in marrying her. Maybe he's afraid if he marries her, the next step is applying for a visa, and the next thing is visa accepted, now I have to go to America. So maybe that's why he kept canceling weddings, because once she did not want to stay in Morocco. And here's another deal. They could have married easily in Morocco, and May was too young. Like, May was very young, aka she could have stayed in Morocco. May would have learned Arabic and enrolled for an Arabic Moroccan school. I have cousins, they're from Norway, and they studied Arabic here. They know how to speak Norwegian. I forgot what language they speak. And now, after they grown and they are in high school, they went back to Norway and they studied there. So it's a common thing that a lot of Moroccans do. And I don't understand why Nicole and Hassan did not think of this avenue, because it would have made things for them to be together much easier. But then again, Nicole would learn the language and she would have to work in a school as an English teacher and stuff. And knowing Nicole, anything that is not eating and I'm not gonna go there. She just doesn't like doing a lot of things.
You know, I know that we fight, you know, we keep fighting all the time. So I'm afraid to go to America and like if I go there maybe things like it's not change or like will be like this.
Oh, there you go. I would be scared too. I mean, explains everything. The whole relationship is based on fighting and stuff. And Nicole was being in Morocco with her daughter while the fighting was going on. So if it was me, I'd be concerned because I don't want my daughter to see us fighting constantly and take an example out of that. So I would just leave and flip the page. But Nicole is so persistent. She wants to make a relationship out of thin air. I don't know what the deal is, but it's just not correct. This whole thing, I see nothing but a dysfunctional family with a child as a victim. That's all I see.
And I just wish you'd just sit and talk with me instead of getting frustrated and not talking and shutting down. And it's really annoying because I just need him to talk to me. I just need to talk. That's it. It doesn't even have to be some crazy big describing words. I just need him to just talk to me about us and stuff.
And back to the victim camera, and we see Nicole whining and crying about all these things. I mean, you had all the time to talk to him. Now you're so tunnel visioned on talking to him that him leaving to just have a coffee with a friend is a big issue, while you had all this time talking to him and you spent it sleeping. I don't understand your logic. I don't understand what you're on about, but see, all this was building up, and in the next episode they're gonna fight in public and she's gonna be very physically and verbally abusive to him. I don't think it's right for her to do that, and if I am hard on her in this video, it's because I know what happens in the next video. She's gonna fight him, she's gonna be very physical with him in the streets, and that's just really not okay. Just because he doesn't talk to you, pack your shit and go back home. That's what a normal person would do. It just doesn't make any sense the way that you behave, Nicole. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my mom's cooking. Yeah, that's all there is to this video. Stay safe. Hit like if you like this video, dislike if you did not like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay safe. Don't get sneezed on and don't get caught on, because okay, I don't know the verb for this. It's like cough. Yes, cough. Haha, nailed it. Bye.